What's up, everybody? Welcome back here again with some action here. WOoT action. It is going to be Street Stocks at Kansas coming up first. We're going to go ahead and do a quick little drivers meeting for these guys. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming out. If you guys have not been here before, this one does group qualifying. Everybody makes the feature. So I guess qualifying is just more fun than anything. It is going to be 25 laps or 30 minutes, whichever comes first for tonight's feature. It's going to be start on green. Restarts will be on leader. Do not jump out of line until after the start-finish line. I get if somebody misses a shift or something, I'm going to use my discretion there. But my biggest thing is do not sit back to jump in the middle or to the top side. That will get you disqualified. The other thing is chat. I don't care if you have a problem with somebody and you want to mic up and tell them they're a fucking moron, but leave it at one and done. If you do keep it going, I will remove you from the server. That just keeps things positive. You know, it only takes one person to really make it negative out here tonight. I am struggling a little bit here tonight. I am tired. I've been doing a lot of work today, so bear with me. We're going to keep it above the white line in the turns and on the back straightaway. I get it that you're going to go down on the apron on the front straightaway. I am okay with that. But in the race, keep it above the white line all the way around the track, except on the front straightaway. If you do go a lap down, you will be allowed to get your lap back when we do get a caution. Just take it around the outside. If you have more than one lap that you have to take back, make sure you guys let me know so I can give you the wave around. That being said, if somebody is stuck on text chat, let me know and mic up because I can't see the text chat. Make sure you guys watch the stream live on MDiTV. It is live now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. It is also admin controlled cautions. If it's a 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 car wreck, and I may not throw the caution, especially if we've had a bunch of cautions. That's why the lap down rule works great, because if I don't throw a caution, go get your fast repair, get back out there, you'll get your lap back. All right now it is going to be Morgan at the top of the board. He was quick last week. Ashton Thomas, Amar Page, Cody Roger, and Dakota in 5th. Hold on a second. What did you ask me? Do previous winners what? No. Previous winners have experienced the joys of winning on WOoT, so they get less opportunities. What's up, Sky Holmes? All right, I gotta get the chat up on the thing. Sorry about this, guys. Do not have the chat up, so let me go ahead and fix that up real quick. All right, let's see. It's 10 o'clock. The little fucker should be in bed. I knew there was a couple creepers in here.
Cal, I think this is my first race in like a long time.
All right, we are going to get these guys out on the track. It looks like we have around 20 cars here tonight. That is how many we can get in the server. We're going to see who gets out there on the pole right now. It is Morgan. Oh, that is going to be the end of qualifying. Let's see if anybody... Oh, my God. Ashton absolutely drilled him. As qualifying has come to an end. Looks like a few drivers chose not to put in a qualifying run as we are going to get ready for tonight's racing. First race of the night. After this, it is going to be Xfinity at Talladega. We'll have the extra horsepower and the less weight. Be interesting to see how that turns out tonight. As they get ready to get out on the track, let's go ahead and pull up tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight, it is going to be Morgan Gamboa. Outside of him, it's going to be the 33 of Ashton Thomas. Starting on the inside of row number 2, it's going to be Dakota Mahoney. Outside of him, in the number 81, it's going to be Amari Page. Starting inside row number 3, in the number... Oh, shit, I missed a whole row. Starting in the inside of row number 3, in the 11R, it's going to be Cody Rogers. Outside of him, in the number 81, it's going to be Ashton Champion. Starting inside row number 4, in the number 66 machine, it's going to be Bill Sleep. Outside of him, it's going to be Justin Barless. Man, I got all the wrong shit up there. All right. Starting inside row number 5, it's going to be Chris Fanning with David Mayo to his outside starting in 10th. Starting in 11th, it's going to be Riley Green with Philip Dodd starting in 12th. Starting inside row number 7, in the number 33 machine here tonight is going to be Noah Carter with Zach Lovelace starting in 14th. Ian Martin's going to start 15th, Joshua Cruz in 16th. Starting in 17th, it's going to be Cole McMillan, Mark Rogers 18th, and Braden Wares in that number 19 spot as we get ready for the green flag this time by. Remember, guys, start is going to be on green. Do not jump on a line until after the start-finish line. All right, we got them side by side out of turn number 4. Looking for that green flag. Who's it going to be here tonight as they close the gap? Green flag is out. Oh, big bobble there as they head for turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be side by side for the lead. 3 wide further back in the back as Noah Carter looking for his way through the field, trying to make short work of it as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, big bobble by Fanning. Fanning down, way down towards the infield. Luckily, there's lots of asphalt down there. He's going to recoup and reach the back of the field as we move back up to the front. Going to be, big bobble there. Oh, Bill Sleeper round. Going to collect one other car. Only 2 cars. We're going to keep it green for now. Green flag as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Ashton Thomas leading the way. Morgan Gamboa in second. Ashton Champion in third. Farless in 4th as Page going back into that number 5 spot. Kenny with the 50 stars. Appreciate that. Looks like Philip Dobb is down on pit road. He had some issues as they come out of turn number 4. Bill Sleep trying to make his way around. Oh, he did make his way around. Looks like he might have gotten that fast repair. Maybe not. He's still got damage on that thing. As, we got wrecking up at the front. Somehow they save it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and throw the caution now as there was a series of accidents, more issues. Yellow flag comes out. Cody. Oh, no. Oof. All right, so the caution flag comes out here for the first time tonight, as it is going to be Amar Page leading the field, I think, maybe. Justin Farless in second, Mahoney in third, Thomas 4th, Riley Green in 5th. We had a lot going on there. Look at the ride Ashton Champion takes. Let's see. This is where it all starts. Let's go back and see. This is where it all starts. So Thomas is going to come down. Is going to slide up, and nothing for Morgan to do. Ashton's going to get down in the grass, trying to spin out, not to slide up into the field, but he is able to gather that thing back in, jumps the curb there, but rolls back out. He is okay. He's got a little bit of damage, but then it was game over from there, as it looked like Morgan and 25 get together. Yeah, just a little bit of contact there. Oh, that is unfortunate as the caution flag comes out for the first time here tonight. All right. Been a long day for me tonight. Been doing a lot of work and haven't been feeling great, so bear with me a little bit here. You probably hear that I sound a little congested. Farless is in second, Mahoney in a third, Ashton Thomas, Riley Green, your top five. Mayo's in a good spot currently in seventh. Noah Carter and Ian Martin. Those are two fast cars. Carter's got some nose damage, though, on that number 33. We'll see how that affects him. I don't think Philip's going to get another lap back here. I think we're going to get the one to go right here. We do. Philip will have to get your last one on the next one. All right, we are going to get these guys out on the track. I don't think he's going to make it. What was that? Yeah, if you're only one lap down, you always just take it when we get the caution. If it's more than one, you got to let me know so I can give you the wave around. All right, looking for the green flag as they head through turn at number 3 and 4. Paige, this one's going to be on you anytime after the pace cars pulls off. Green flag is out as Paige on the gas. Here comes Farless in line as they look for the start-finish line. Paige going to lead the way. Farless in second. Paige going to play a little defense as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Thomas to the outside, trying to get on the outside of Farless. He's got Rogers behind him. Taking a look through the field. Here comes Brayton Wares navigating his way through. He's going to thread the needle out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway up to the number 10 spot. Down into turn at number 3 and 4. Here comes Farless to the bottom. Paige goes up to the top side to block, but Farless down low side by side out of turn number 4. Going to be 7 laps complete this time by. 7 laps complete. Farless going to lead at the line that time by. Paige to the outside. Rogers, Thomas, your top 4. They're side by side into turn number 1 and 2. So last time they had an issue passing, I think it seems a little bit better here tonight as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be Paige with the edge into turn number 3. Farless going to dig back on the inside. Here comes Cody Rogers in the 11R as Paige is going to fall back, goes up high. Thomas below, 3 wide for third. 3 wide, make it 4 wide. Here comes Noah Carter. Carter going to dig way down to the bottom. Can they make it work by turn number 1 and 2? They do, as Carter is going to jump into the number 3 spot before they hit turn number 1. Oh, Thomas having issues way up to the top. Here comes Ian Martin. He's navigating his way through as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straight. Oh, into the 17. Riley Green up into the wall as Carter gets into him as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Riley not. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Caution, caution, caution. At the back of the pack, caution flag is out. Let's see what. Oh, Morgan. Oh, Morgan wasn't clear. Mayo was there. Oh, Mayo's going to get caught up. Brayton gets caught up. Oh, that is on Fort. Oh, my God. We got to watch that one again. But from Mayo's perspective, Mayo nowhere he can go. They're just pushing. It's hard racing there. Oh, but watch this hit. Mayo's going to take right. Oh, here's the 13 of Philip Dodd into him. I think that's going to be the end of Philip's night as the caution flag comes out. Looks like Riley Green down on pit road. Got some damage from that contact with Noah Carter. All right, so Justin Farless going to lead the way. Cody Rogers, Noah Carter. Justin Farless, Cody Rogers, Noah Carter, Mar Page, Ian Martin, Ashton Thomas, Dakota Mahoney, all staying out top 7 on the track. As Farless leads the way here tonight. It's been interesting here tonight. It has definitely been an interesting one here tonight. Some of these guys have some work to do to get their cars right. We'll see who takes a fast repair, who has to get their damage repaired. All right, so Mayo is a lap down here, but he should be able to get the lap back here as he pulls back out on the track. Morgan, I know, used his second fast repair. Braden Ware's down on... I don't know how bad... He looks like he's just fixing that damage. So Braden Ware's down on pit road. Make it 12 laps into this one as they come across the line. This time by... You should have taken your lap, Mayo. All right, we got them side by side down the back straightaway. Going to be Farless out front. Yeah, it'll come back again. Oof. Yeah, that was a big hit. Yeah, if I'm paying attention to my overlays, I can see who's got a black flag. I usually try and clear it. But yeah, just make up and say something. Most restarts, I usually clear them by turn 1 anyway. All right, looking for the green flag this time by pace car going to pull in. When will Farless fire him off? Oh, a lot of anticipation there. He waits, goes. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head for turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Justin Farless leading the way. Cody Rogers, Page trying to get down in front of Carter as they head into 1 and 2. Carter going to fill that void. Carter down low. He's got Ian Martin on the back bumper as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Those two are great in a street stock. It'll be interesting to see if these two stay hooked up as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Move Noah Carter up to 3rd. Ian Martin up to 4th. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be single file for now. Everybody's starting to go single file a little bit here. Got a couple guys navigating their way up through the field. Big save for Champion as he makes a big move up underneath the 44. Moving his way forward is going to be Ashton Champion as he tries to move his way up to the front. We're gonna have to get these guys together. They both have nose damage. I'm not sure how that is going to affect these two as they head into turn at number 3 and 4. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Farless going to continue to lead the way. Cody Rogers in second. Noah Carter in third. 15 laps complete as they come across the line. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go as they head for turn at number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Rogers trying to peek up underneath. This is the point where passing got tough last time, but these guys are not very close together. Carter and Martin both with nose damage on those cars. We're not sure how that's going to affect them as Bill Sleep is sliding up into the number 7 spot as Riley Green falls behind him as they come out of turn number 4. Ashton Thomas just ahead. If these guys could get hooked up, can they make the run on the top 4 as they come down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1 and 2? Rogers all over the back of Farless. He's going to need some help to get around him or use that bumper. We're going to see what he decides to do as they come out of turn number 2. Oh. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. I guess there was a little bit of an issue there as Cruz has some damage on the front on that number 44. He's going to go down on pit road. 17 laps complete. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Single file. They're going to tuck it in a little bit tighter. 8 laps to go for these guys. It is go time. Time to start to make those moves. Plan those moves as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. See if Page can get to the back bumper of Thomas and get the push that they need. They're 2 seconds, 2.8 seconds behind the leaders. The leaders are staying single file. You know, they may need a little bit of help to try to make a pass work, but how much help do they want? Carter's going to look to the outside, changes his mind. Rogers looks up high, moves back down as they head into 1 and 2. Here comes Ian Martin to the outside. Martin going to go to the outside, uses a side draft on Noah Carter as they come out of turn number 2. That's going to suck that second group closer as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. This is not what Cody Rogers needs. He needs these guys to stay single file. He's going to need some help to get around as Martin's going to dig the outside out of turn number 4. It is going to be 6 laps to go at the line. Contact as they come to the start-finish line. So Mahoney has some damage on the nose of that thing. We're going to see if we have to make a change here or not. Right now, down the back straightaway, will we get a yellow flag before the white flag here tonight, or will they go green the rest of the way? Top 2 have broke away 1.3 seconds. Ian Martin's now up to 3rd. Noah Carter in 4th. Thomas, Page, Sleep, Riley Green, Fanning, and Champion. Your top 10 as it stands right now as they come across the line. It is 5 more laps to go. Cody Rogers trying to figure out if he can work a little bit of a cut down to get up underneath Farless. Farless with a high entry there, as Rogers is going to come out low out of turn number 2, but Farless able to cover it up down the back straightaway looking for 3 and 4. Can those two catch? They're going to need these guys to get racing as they come out of turn number 4. 4 laps to go at the line. Let's see what's going on back here. Will somebody get impatient here? Will they cause a caution flag? I'll tell you what, Mark Rogers is pushing the shit out of Lovelace. Back up to the front. Rogers all over the back of Farless trying to push away, and they are pushing away from Ian Martin and Noah Carter. I think Ian's got a little bit more damage on the front of that car. That could be affecting him as they come out of turn number 4 for the line. 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. They're starting to get a little racy here back for that number 5 spot. 3 laps to go. Ashton Thomas to the outside as Riley Green is all over the back of Page. Big bobble from Bill Sleep. Back up to the front. Rogers looking for a way to pass. He's going to have to get up, find the run, and get up on that outside. Grab the side draft. The side draft is what he's going to need to work as they come out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. I think he's going to have to start making that move now. Ooh, what happened to Riley? Getting racy back here. Will we see a caution? Here comes the pass. Rogers to the outside. Going to suck down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. We got racing all over the pack as they come out of turn number 4. Side by side out of turn number 4. It is going to be a drag race for the lead as a white flag comes out. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. I think Rogers had it at the line. We got a wreck in the back. Too late for a caution as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Rogers going to stick on the door of Farless. Farless is going to push up their door to door. Banging doors out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Rogers. Rogers with the edge. He's going to tap Farless just a little bit. Tries to kill the momentum. They're going to bang doors into turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be at the line? Side by side. Out of turn number 4. Looking for the start-finish line. Who's it going to be? They're going to bang doors. Down to the line. It is going to be Farless at the line. Cody Rogers second. Ian Martin, Noah Carter, Bill Sleep going to come home 5th. Ashton Thomas, Chris Fanning, Riley Green, Zach Lovelace, Cole McMillan, your top 10. All right, let's go ahead and pull up these results and bring in our top 3. It is going to be Farless with the win here tonight. Look how close. Maybe. Maybe we'll look and see how close it is. Hold on. Farless with the win. 0.006 for the win over Cody Rogers. Ian Martin third. Noah Carter 4th. Bill Sleep in 5th. Going to be Thomas in 6th. Fanning 7th. Riley Green in 8th. Going to be Zach Lovelace in that number 9 spot. Mark Rogers in 10th. Cole McMillan in 11th. Going to be Mar Page in the number 12 spot. Mahoney in 13th. Morgan Gamboa 14th. David Mayo 15th. Champion 16th. Bringware 17th. Cruz 18th. And Philip Dodd in that number 19 spot. Let's go ahead and bring in these top 3 as we get ready for the next session. Well, another day where, I'll tell you what, last time we came here, it was almost impossible to pass. It definitely looked like it was possible here tonight. Ian Martin, you're muted. But, Ian, at 3rd place here tonight. You guys got a little too far back from the leaders. A little damage on the car. I don't know if that hurt you tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if the damage was hurting me or not. It didn't hurt my RPMs, but my car was running hot, so I don't know if it was hurting my aero speed or what, but I was trying to push Noah up to the front 2, and we got up there, but then Noah started swerving everywhere on the straightaways, so I tried to go around him, and I don't know. I guess he didn't get the memo and decided he would rather sit there side by side and let the leaders drive away than just let me go and try to pass them and race them. So it is what it is. Start at 15th and finish 3rd. I guess I'm happy with it, but I definitely feel like we should have been contending for the win. But it is what it is.
we've changed the weight and the horsepower on these things a little bit. It definitely seems like it's a different animal to race. A little bit more of a learning curve, and I think experience seems to rise to the top a little bit more.
Well, it's like when, back in the day, 6 years ago, when we did the trucks at Dega all the time, every Friday night, you could go out there by yourself and win. And then when they started updating that aero package, and side drafting became a lot more predominant, it completely changed the way you race. And it's very rare that you can go out there and win by yourself. You really have to have people that are working together with you. And I tried to do that with Noah, and I don't know. I guess he didn't like the idea of me getting on his outside and decided he'd rather just hold us up and parachute both of us 2 seconds back. But it is definitely a different animal compared to what it used to be. You used to be able to just get out here full throttle, 5 wide, no problem. And now if you go 3 wide, even, one of you will have a parachute on just straight, like you're like a rock sinking in a pond. It's really, really difficult. Which is a good thing. I mean, I think it's realistic. But it's definitely a different animal, like you said.
Well, good run here tonight. Why don't we give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, just same thing that I always say. I'm the owner of Christian iRacers, the Facebook page, and if anyone listening wants the logo Christian iRacers to run on their iRacing liveries, paint schemes, just shoot us a message on the Facebook Christian iRacers. It's just a way you can show your faith on the sim. That's all it is. Doesn't cost you nothing. We just try to put the name of Christ out there. Shout out my wife. For the whole race, I could hear your voice from the living room TV of where she was watching the stream. It's so shout out to Angela. 2 months married yesterday, so that's pretty cool. But thank you for hosting. It was fun.
Well, good run here tonight, and maybe we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Cody, man, you were trying with that 11R, got to his outside just a little too short, 0.006. Second place, still not a bad night.
No, it's fun. I enjoy street stocks and everything coming out here. I know that with Justin listening and all that, the caution prior, me and him were able to pull away, and I don't think he had no problem working together, until that way we can cut it up at the end. And boy, he kept it pinned to the bottom just as hard as he could. And when we got far enough ahead of everybody, I was swaying. I was trying to make something happen out of nothing. And I think I got past him a little bit, here and there. And then the last lap, we knew we were going to door one another, and I probably was a little bit more aggressive on the door than anything. But hey, it was a fun race, clean, no wrecking. Shout out to the boys, Mark Rogers, Cole McMillan, Dakota Mahoney, DQ Mahoney, might point that out. But other than that, I'm excited. I hadn't ran a 9:30 race in a minute, so I'm gonna run the O'Reilly's car with y'all.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. I had wanted to ask, that was a good run at the end there. You did have the lead coming to the white flag, but I had to ask, were you nervous when those guys lost, when you lost those other two? Because I mean, I almost feel like if you had had help, it would have given you a better opportunity.
It probably would have, but 9 times out of 10, I usually get pushed to the wayside, so I don't usually have help. So I like the fact that I had, you know, I can make all those moves and not fall any worse than second. It's a 1v1 rather than it be 15 other guys at one time. So um, that it probably would have been a little better. I rather sometimes myself I'd rather be fourth or fifth in line coming to the last lap because everybody's going to get chaotic. But at this moment I just knew that was the strategy I wanted to play right there.
Well, good run here tonight. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Bender's Bar and Grill. That's Mark Rogers, his bar in Hog Heaven. They've helped me all year long, especially in my real car. They give me a hard time. New track, it's Batesville, Arkansas. This is my second year on that track. I've raced for 15 years, but Lord of mercy, I can't seem to crack a win at that track and seem to can't get a win in MDI right at this moment. Second place, I'm the first loser. But thank you to him, my wife and all of them, and all my buddies, Dakota, DQ Mahoney, Cole McMillan, James Stats. James is the one that brought us into MDI. He showed us, talked to us about it. So that's our new, our place that we like to hang out now at the moment since Moon Cars passed. But yeah, I appreciate all them people.
Yeah, definitely. I like James. He's been around a long time. Appreciate you guys coming out. You guys are fun.
I appreciate you.
No problem. Barless, I'll tell you what, you had to be excited when those guys left, and then here comes Roger still giving you a battle, but well, what a race at the end there.
Oh yeah, it was fun to just be, one-on-one, not have to worry about him getting pushed, me getting pushed. It was just, I was just doing my best to keep it on the white line. I figured that was my best opportunity to win.
Last time I was telling Ian, last time we were here, we had a lot of trouble passing. It seemed like passing was a little bit more doable here this time.
Yeah, for sure. I can't really pinpoint on what made it so much better, but I mean, I don't think it took me long to pass who I did. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I think some of it was the drivers. The drivers are getting better,
Yeah,
especially with this
sure.
extra horsepower.
They're getting hard.
This extra horsepower has definitely seemed to help some of these guys up their talent level. But great run here tonight, getting that W. You gonna go for 2 tonight, like Kyle did last week?
Yeah, I wouldn't miss the rally. He's supposed to be getting on here in just a minute. He's supposed to make it for the second one. So
well, good run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
yes, sir. Just want to thank my wife for letting me do all this, and then KTRS. Wrong thing. WSM Motorsports taking home 3 in a row.
Yeah, good run, and I will
see you in the next one.
See you in the next one. Sorry, I was trying to. I had somebody that is spamming my Twitch, so I'm trying to fix that.
Oh,
all right, bud.
Fun.
Have a good one.
See you, man.
Later. All right, we had a little spam bot over there. We're going to go ahead and get into the next session. Should be up now. Going to be Xfinity at Talladega. Should be a good one. We're not going anywhere, guys. You can hear me still. I'm still here. Just jumping over into the next session really quick. Oh, where's it at? Talladega. Looks like there's already 27 people just jumped up, signed up for this one already as they are getting into the session. So it is that we are going to definitely be sending some people home here tonight. We're going to get 2 heat races, an LCQ, and a 30-lap feature at Talladega tonight. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Definitely a lot of people signed up in here already. See Kenny's in there. Lovelace is in there. Carter's in there. Gamboa's in there. Rogers is in there. Farless is in there. Mayo, Mahoney. DQ Mahoney, I guess. Let's see who else we got out there. Not some of our regulars are not here lately, so I'm having to do a little bit more of the race control on my own, but that's all right. Jumping up into that session right now, guys. Who knows what they'll be saying when we get in there? I better mute that chat. Field continuing to grow over there. Oh, God. All right, so a little extra horsepower in the Xfinity. It's going to be interesting to see how these cars handle here tonight. See those paints starting to switch up. Cody Rogers at the top of the boards right now, already putting in the laps as Trading Paints is slowly catching up. Oh, we got the pack starting to grow a little bit here. Curious on how that extra power is going to relate here tonight for these guys, as we got about 10 minutes left here in the practice. We're going to get a 10-minute warm-up, 10-minute qualifying run after this, and see who can transfer in on time. Top 5 going to transfer in on time here tonight. All right, who's out here tonight? Who's the first-time viewer? Let me know if you're out here racing for your first time, viewing for the first time. Let me know in the chat who's out here. Definitely got quite a few people showing up over there on the YouTube side. Let's see. Page to the top of the boards. Let's see who all we got. Who all do we got out there? We got Morgan Gamboa out there. Oh my God. I don't know who that was, but somebody just totally killed Lovelace. Let's see. I was Braden. Oh my God. Just killed him. Oh my God, they just died out of pit road. All right, who else we got out there right now? Looks like we continue to grow the field here, maybe around 30 cars. Oh my God. All right, let's go see what happened. Oh, they're just having fun. All right, so Champion was going to pit, and he's going to get somebody right in the back bumper here. Oh, man. I think that's Dakota. Dakota? I think Dakota was trying to look up Wendy's skirt. All right, so starting to get some people. 36 people have registered for this one. As we got about 5 minutes left here before practice is over, going to be a 10-minute qualifying session. Definitely interested to see what is going to happen here. People talking about a pit party. Here it comes. Oh my God. Here they go with the pit party. They're trying to
Check out backstretch. Check out backstretch.
All right, we're going to listen to these guys. They're about to have some fun here.
We should have about 15 guys for a nice little green light checker.
I thought they were going to start 3 wide.
Bleak clear.
I don't know why we're not doing a 3 wide start, though. Jeez.
Yeah.
I like a 3-wide start.
We can fit 4. We can fit 4.
4-wide start?
All right, drivers, green, white, checker. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, 4 wide start here. In the trioval, definitely very doable. As they come to line, they're going to do a little, oh my God, they're wrecking.
Oh, there they go.
Well, there goes half the field.
The shift.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Somebody else DQ'd Mahoney for me.
We lost everybody.
The whole field died. I think that Cody put a little too much front brake in that thing.
None of y'all are getting my Wendy's biggie bag.
Hey, James, can you refresh your paints? I changed mine. I was showing a 33 for some reason.
With a biggie bag. No, you're getting the All-Star breakfast.
I don't know why you're worried about trading paints. I'm over here watching Cody practice his second place victory celebration.
Don't mind me. I'm just throwing dirt on the track. Talladega dirt race. Come on.
All right, everybody pulling back out on the track. Oh.
Is something going on with trading paints? Because this isn't my paint scheme.
Yeah, I've been having trading paints from the whole day, to be honest.
Yeah, I had to restart my computer. I had the same problem, but I figured it out.
All right, let me go find
Isn't there I forgot what it was. You can hit something on your computer to reset the paints. What is that? I forgot.
Controller.
Alt F4. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. It's controller.
It's showing me the Taco Bell car.
Yeah, that's not my. That was an old one. That was a show.
All right, let's see if that
That
updates.
showed me like a 33 that I had for a league like 6 months ago.
Yeah, same thing. It's weird.
Yeah, it fixed it on my end, Braden.
Ow.
Cool.
Ow.
James, do you have it in a way where like you can hear us, but it doesn't show it on the stream?
Well, right now the stream is can hear you, but yes, I do have a way to shut it off so I can hear you when the stream can't.
Probably a good idea.
All right, guys, if this is your first time out here, let me give you a few rules. Let me get on a car real quick. All right, we are going to have heat races, a consi, and a feature here tonight. Top 5 in qualifying, though, transfer into the feature on time. That is so important because the heat races in the Conti are absolute chaos if you haven't been here before. If you have been here before, you know what I'm saying. So top 5 transferring on time here. We're going to take 8 from each heat race and 5 from the Conti. A total of 26 drivers going into tonight's feature. I don't care where you guys qualify. I can't watch every one of you qualify. But when we do race, we are going to keep it above the double yellow lines here tonight. All initial starts will be on green. Restarts will be on leader. The leader can go on those restarts anytime after the pace car pulls off. So pretty much from the grass to the restart zone, you can go. It's not really an advantage, but it does allow you to spread out the field a little bit if you need to. There are no cautions in the heats or the Conti. That being said, if you do get in a wreck, you get 1 fast repair here tonight. Go down, get that fast repair, get back out on the track. They'll probably wreck again. Biggest thing here tonight is chat. If somebody wrecks you or does something dumb, which will happen, I don't mind if you want to mic up and tell them they're a fucking moron, but leave it at 1 and done. If you do keep it going after that, that is the easiest way to get removed from the server. This other easiest way is on restarts. We expect you to stay in line until the start-finish line. I have no 3 wide rule, so once you cross that line, if you want to take it 3, 4, 5 wide, I am perfectly fine with that. Whatever you feel comfortable with, it is your fast repair. But if you do jump out of line before the start-finish line, I will remove you. Now, that being said, if the leader goes at the pit road and second place has got enough space to blend in, I'm not going to argue with that. The other thing is if somebody misses a shift, I'm not going to argue with that. But if you do sit back to try and jump the start and you jump in the middle or to the top side, I will just remove you. That is the easiest way to cause a wreck before we even get to the start-finish line. It's annoying. It's not fun for anybody, so let's not do it here tonight. This race will be streamed live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, or just Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I don't have it on Kick tonight or TikTok, so make sure you guys go give it a like, a share, a follow. It is at MDiTV now on those platforms. And if I forget anything, somebody will remind you what the rules are. I may have to give a couple of refreshers as we go. That being said, I did remember when you go a lap down in the feature, it is admin control cautions in the feature. If you go a lap down in the feature, because sometimes I might not throw a caution because it's only 1 or 2 cars, go get your fast repair, get back out there. You can take your lap back. That being said, if you are more than 1 lap down, let me know because I will give you the waiver round. If you take more than 1 lap, it will DQ you. So let me know if you are more than 1 lap down. All right, Brayton Ware's out there putting down a qualifying round. Right now it is Ryan Creamer in that number 1 spot. Page 2nd. Mahoney 3rd. Sloan 4th. Bill Sleep in 5th. Right now with qualifying underway, 24 cars have put down a lap. We have plenty more out on the track. I see Kyle Todd did show up here tonight. Plenty more out on the track. We are going to definitely be sending someone home here tonight, as Bill Sleep has moved down into the number 7 spot. Noah Carter up to 6. Smithy's in the he's at 5 spot. He is on the bubble right now in that number 20 machine. That probably won't be long-lived. Is Lovelace in here? Yes, he is. Lovelace out on the track. We know how he likes to shake things down here in qualifying and push someone out. Right now, Creamer, Page, McMillan, Mahoney, and Smithies are in the race. Right now, that could all change. We have more cars out on the track. Let's see what Zach Lovelace is able to do here tonight. Now, if you have not been here, we are running an extra horsepower package with less weight in these cars. They're running about 100 pounds less, and they're running 110% horsepower, so 10% more horsepower in these cars here tonight. Should be interesting to see what kind of speeds we see for one and how that affects the passing here. As we are going to see Lovelace. Oh, Greg up to the number 5 spot, pushing out Forster. Matthew Stombaugh up to the top of the boards with a 52.104. That's going to knock out Greg and put Mahoney on the bubble. Yeah, it does make a big difference. The only I stopped running these cars a lot of the time because the drafting sucked so bad. But I have noticed that the extra horsepower does help us with that. ARCA was phenomenal last week. It was a ton of fun to watch. Varlas is out on the track right now, putting in a qualifying. Kyle Todd, Gamboa, Storkson, all out on the track, putting in their laps. Mahoney currently on the bubble as Lovelace is going to go around and complete lap number 1 in his qualifying attempt. He's going to be 30th quickest. No surprise there. Also got to watch out for Gamboa. He's been awfully quick in these qualifying runs. He could jump up into that top 5 here tonight and shake it up a little bit. So we could end up with a few people getting knocked out of the top 5. Farless, we can never count him out. Kyle Todd had a great week last week. He's looking to take another win. That would be 3 in a row for him because he didn't run the last one. You know, I don't mind the Xfinity car. The one I usually stay away from is the Cup car. All right, Lovelace coming around to complete lap number 2. Look for him to hug the bottom this time. As he comes across the line, here comes Lovelace, now down to the yellow line. He's going to roll that bottom. Let's see if he can work his magic and get the quick time here tonight as he comes out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Right now, the top 5 staying the same. Gamboa second quick with a 52.129, knocking Mahoney out of the top 5. I said watch out for Morgan. And he shows why, as here comes Lovelace. Let's see where Lovelace is going to put that 00 here tonight. As he comes across the line, 18th quick. What's going on with you lately, Lovelace? That is weird. He's usually one of the top qualifiers here. This isn't a car we normally do, so maybe throwing him off a little bit. Let's see if Kyle Todd can put it up into the top 5. Right now we have 35 cars that have put a lap time down. Definitely 1 or 2 down there that have not put a lap in that I expect to run. So we will be sending some cars home here tonight. Let's see where Kyle Todd puts that thing here tonight as he comes across the line. 27th quickest. And not where he was wanting to be, as it looks like Matthew Stamba, Gamboa, Ryan Kramer, Amar Page, and McMillan currently your top 5. Yeah, you know, that is weird, isn't it? I wonder if the weather changed. All right, we are going to get ready for tonight's heat race number 1, top 5. Transfer in on time. Everybody else is going to a heat race and or a Conti. As we got about 9 seconds left. All right, remember the top 5 are locked in for tonight's feature. Everybody else is in a heat race. All right, qualifying is in the books. Let's get ready for heat race number 1. Starting All right, start is going to be on green. Start on green. Do not jump out of line until after the start-finish line. Starting on the pole here tonight, it is going to be DQ Mahoney. Outside of him, it's going to be Forster Smithis. Top eight. Ashton Champion going to be in that number 3 spot. Michael Clement and 4th. Going to be Frankie Myers in the number 5 spot. Noah Carter and 6. Going to be David Mayo starting in 7th. Farlison 8th. Fanning in 9th. Going to be Alex Wilson in that number 10 spot. Chase Durham in 11th. Kyle Todd in 12th. Going to be Trent Green in that number 13 spot. Ace in 14th. Brian Duncan in 15th. Going to be Connor Jones in the number 16 spot. Storks in 17th. Ashton Webb in 18th. Going to be Michael Tomlin 19th. And Jared in 20th. He is not. Those guys are not going to start. And Storkson going to start down on pit road. A little bit of strategy he's been working here lately. And I got to change the track there. As they come out of turn number 2, they're going to get that one to go and look for the green flag this time by as they come down the back straightaway. Who's it going to be here tonight? 5 laps, 8 transfer. As they come down the back straightaway, Mahoney is going to lead them to the green flag. Did somebody say I was supposed to DQ Mahoney? All right, looking for the green flag as they come out of turn at number 4. Pace car going to pull in, drop down on pit road. Yeah, the start is on the green flag, not on Trent O'Reilly. Into the tri-oval. It is. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head for turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Mahoney on that inside, Forster on the outside as they head for turn number 1 and 2. So far, keeping it nice and clean as Forster going to hang on the outside. He's lost his help, starting to fall back a little bit. We'll see if that extra horsepower helps him drive it out of turn number 2 with that side draft. He's got help coming from behind down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Oh, my God. Where is Alex going in the number 79? How did he get loose there? Down into turn number 3 and 4, keeping it single file up at the front 2 by 2 for third on back. I refuse to believe. You know, all you got to do is say whatever name you want to have on that credit card. They don't ever check it. As they come across the line, going to be Mahoney leading that time by. Got a couple of people trying to move and work that third lane as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Got some help up there. Noah Carter is up there. He's got help coming from behind. Can they make the third lane work down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3? Right now it is Carter on that bubble spot as they look for turn number 3 and 4. He's going to lose his help. He's got somebody else coming behind him. That is Webb. But Carter going to fall out of that top 8 as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Trying to make it work on his own. He's going to need some help out up there as they come. Oh, Carter into the wall. Oh, they're wrecking. Duncan and Webb getting together. Duncan getting the worst of that one as they race down to turn at number 1 and 2. Mahoney down on the apron. That's a DQ for, I appreciate it. That's a DQ for sure for Mahoney. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Will they try the 3 wide again? Right now, they're going to keep it 2 by 2. Here comes the third lane. Looks like it is going to be Noah Carter. Back up to the outside, I think, again, as they head for turn. No, it's the 2. Oh, we got one around. Mahoney's caught up in it. Mahoney got caught up into it. Carter's caught up in it. Back up to the front. Let's see who's on the bubble. It is going to be Chase in that number 2. He's got nothing to worry about right now. Fanning too far back to contend as they come across the line. Going to be 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Forster leads the way. Farless up to second. Kyle Todd up to third. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Going to look for turn number 3 and 4. Forster going to hold that high side. Here they come to the bottom. Ace is looking for some space as they come down into turn number 3 and 4. Big block as Kyle Todd moves down to the bottom. Top 2 are nose to tail. Farless and Forster. Out of turn number 4. It looked like Forster was putting a little bit of moves on Farless. Farless trying to find his way around. He's got help behind him. His teammate Kyle Todd as they come across the line. White flag is out. White flag is out. Looks like Kyle might be sitting back a little bit looking for a run as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Watch for him to kind of roll that top side and work the cut down. Here comes Kyle Todd. Kyle Todd going to go low as Farless puts the block on him. They're 3 wide down the back straightaway. Oh, not quite. As Farless going to come down and put the block on Todd as they look for turn number 3. Oh, things got a little wild there as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Farless to the point, looking to make it 2 in a row here tonight as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Will these guys survive? Down the front straightaway. This top 8 looking great. Look at Mayo on that bubble spot as they look for the start-finish line. Farless going to take the win. Kyle Todd, Forster, Ace, Chase, Myers, Mayo, and Champion all going to the feature. Everybody else off to the LCQ. It was good racing up at the front. All right, so heat race number 1 in the books. Exciting one there. We're getting ready for heat race number 2. Going to be interested to see what happens here. Will they keep it as clean? We did get 1 wreck in that one. These cars definitely looking pretty racy here tonight. All right, looks like everybody has crossed the line. Let's get ready for heat race number 2 as they pull out on the track. Let's go ahead and pull up the starting lineup. It is going to be Greg starting on the pole here tonight. Ashton Thomas in second. Going to be Alex in that number 3 spot. Cruz in 4th. Going to be Sloan in 5th here tonight. Bill Sleep in 6th. Lovelace in 7th. Yeah, definitely. Going to be Wares in the number 8 spot. Timmy in 9th. Phillip in 10th. Going to be Cody Rogers in 11th. Mark Rogers in 12th. Ty Wilson in 13th. Going to be Caden McKenzie in that number 14th spot. Elijah Fisher 15th. Andrew Trotter 16th. Remkamp in 17th. Riley Green 18th. And the last 2 are not there. And neither is Andrew. All right, we're going to roll them through the track here tonight down into turn number 1 and 2. Just a reminder, the start will be on green. Do not jump out of line until after the start-finish line. Top 8 transfer through. All right, 5 laps here tonight in heat race number 2. Stack them up 2 by 2, looking for 3 and 4. And the green flag on the front straightaway. Who's it going to be? At least they're pacing better this week. I say that now. Watch somebody fuck up. All right, down into turn number 3 and 4. Greg going to lead the field. Thomas on his outside. Who's it going to be here in heat race number 2? Pace car, we're going to pull in. Tension's going to be high. Top 8, you got to think about that. That is not easy to do when you can put... yeah, Mario Kart. That's a good guess. It's actually, it's Roblox. Looking for the green flag as they come into the restart zone. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head for turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Ashton Thomas with the edge into turn number 1. Here comes Greg fighting back on the inside. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Crew's going to take it up the middle. Thomas left up high. They're going to hang him out the dry. Here comes Bill Sleep in the 66. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Thomas going the wrong way in a hurry as they come down the back straightaway. Cruz is looking for the front, but Greg going to sit on his nose down the back straightaway. Oh, we're wrecking. Bill Sleep gets around, turned around. Big wreck into turn number 3 and 4. Big wreck. Lots of cars caught up. We got about, 5 cars that made it out of that one? As Greg going to lead it, Cruz in second. Lovelace, Rogers both up into the top 5. Bill Sleep is going to survive that one as Thomas is going to go around in that number 33. Gavin Bremkamp is on the bubble as it looks like Elijah Fisher going to move his way around as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Let's see if Lovelace and Mark can close in. Cody's too far back to help, but right now in a transfer spot as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Down into the trial. It's going to be Greg leading the way this time by 3 laps to go. We'll take a look and see what happened there now that they're spread out pretty good. Oh, he got a bump from behind. I think he gets a bump from behind. Oh, it looks like Braden might have just moved a little bit, maybe. Yeah, he just moved too much and it moved Bill. Turned him around. Not a square push as that caused the big one. Yeah, definitely. As Cruz continues to lead, Rogers in second. Greg in third, Lovelace in fourth. Cody Rogers is in as it stands right now. Ashton in second, Bill Sleep in third, Elijah in fourth. Can Timmy catch Elijah? That could be the battle there for a transfer spot as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be white flag this time by. Yeah, he didn't bump him square. Oh, a little bit of contact with the wall for Greg. Greg's going to get stuck in that wall a little bit as they get the white flag this time by. 1 lap to go. Lovelace is trying to get that run. He's going to get to the back bumper of Greg. Let's see if these two can hook up together on this last lap and make the run up to the front as they head through turn number 1 and 2. I don't know how hard they're really wanting to try. They're both in the race as it stands right now. Down the back straightaway, looking for 3 and 4. Here comes Greg. Greg wants the win. Lovelace is going to stay up high as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Almost contact for that number 2 spot. They got to be careful. Mark Rogers is in Greg's going to slide up. They're almost going to touch doors out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, looking for the line. It's going to be Cruz leading the way, but here comes Mark Rogers to the bottom, into the tri-oval. Cruz puts the block again. It's going to be Cruz, Mark Rogers, Lovelace, Greg, Cody Rogers, Ashton Thomas, Bill Sleep, and Elijah Fisher, maybe. Yeah, Elijah Fisher making it to the feature. Yeah, it worked. I don't know if did he mean to do that? I don't know if he meant to do that. It looked like he got shuffled out. All right, everybody else is in the Conti here. No, you didn't. He didn't mean to, but it was good for him. All right, we are going to go ahead and get ready for tonight's LCQ Top 5 transfer through. All right, everybody. The good news is you all have a chance to make the feature still. The bad news is it's only taking 5 of you. Start is going to be on green 6 laps here tonight. 6 laps and top 5 transfer through. Do not jump out of line until after the start-finish line. America. All right, it's going to be Chris Fanning starting on the pole here tonight in the LCQ. It does look like Kenny is going to start from pit road. Is Noah Carter starting from pit road? No. Yeah. All right, it's going to be Fanning on the pole. Timothy in second. Ashton Webb in third. Going to be Cole Sloan in that number 4 spot. Storkson in 5th. Going to be Bremkamp in 6th here tonight. Wilson 7th. Wares in 8th. Going to be Clement in that number 9 spot. McKenzie in 10th. Trent Green in 11th. Riley Green in 12th. Duncan 13th. Wilson 14th. Mahoney in 15th. Alex 16th, Noah Carter 17th, Philip 18th, and I don't think anybody else is in here, so we're going to stop going through it. So Kenny is starting from pit road here tonight. We got 16 cars going for those 5 spots. I need to clarify because this is going to be start on green flag. I don't want that. I don't want the green row to go because they think they can go. My question is, who's the better green, Trent or Riley?
Me, bruh.
That's Riley.
Nah. We'll see.
All right. Looking for the green flag as they come out of turn number 4. It is going to be Fanning leading the way. Timothy in second. Ashton Webb in third. Sloan in fourth as the pace car pulls in. 6 laps. 5 transfer. Oh, it's about to get crazy here tonight as they look for the restart zone. No caution flags in the LCQ. Green flag is out. Big timing there from Ashton Webb as he gets to the back bumper of Fanning. Fanning going to have the edge as they look for turn number 1 and 2. Fanning leads the way. Webb and Timothy side by side for a second. Timothy up at the top side. He's got 0 help right now as they roll through turn number 1 and 2. Right now it is Timothy in the bubble spot. Here they come to the outside. Oh, contact out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for 3 and 4. You're going to see a different kind of urgency in this one. They want to be as close to that number 5 spot as they can. Really, you want to be one of these first couple cars in this race. That is probably the safest place to be, or be like Kenny and start from pit road and hope they all wreck, which is a good possibility too, as they come out of turn number 4. Contact further back. They're going to be 3 wide further back in the pack as they look through the tri-oval. Oh, they might end up 4 wide. They are 4 wide as they come across the line for the transfer spot, heading into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, big wreck. They're going around in turn number 1 and 2. Big wreck out of turn number 2. Couple cars caught up in that one as they come down the back straightaway. Fanning going to continue to lead. Wilson, Duncan, Webb, and Mahoney are your top 5 currently as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Here comes Noah Carter digging to the outside as they come through turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway. Contact there. Oh, they're going to bang doors. The 35. The 35 just completely slapped him down. Go back and take them. All right, back up to the front. It's going to be Fanning lead. No, oh my God, we got one into the wall. Noah Carter up front, McKenzie in second, Wilson third, Fanning in fourth, Trent Green up into the number 5 spot. Got Riley Green behind him as they head for turn number 3. Caden going to lead the way. Ty Wilson in second, Noah Carter in that number 3 spot. Out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Care if he's down there, he can't hurt anybody. Ty Wilson leads the way. Carter in second. McKenzie, Fanning, Trent Green, Riley Green too far back to do anything as it stands right now. Down the back straightaway. Ty Wilson leads the way. Noah Carter in second. Can Carter find his way around? Right now, Trent Green is in. Riley Green is out. Riley needs some help. He's got a couple working together. Mahoney and Timothy are working together as they come out of turn number 4. I don't know if they're going to get there in time, but if they do, Riley might be a sitting duck, but that is not going to help him. Because Riley is 1 spot out, back up to the front, battle for the lead. How bad does Noah Carter want this? Down the back straightaway. Wilson, Carter, down into turn number 3 and 4. Down Ford versus Ford as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Carter's going to get up underneath. Oh, not quite. Wilson with the block. Carter back to the outside. Shoots all the way up the track of the tri-oval. He bangs the wall. It's going to be Wilson with the win. Carter in the wall. McKenzie, Fanning, Trent, and Riley Green come across the line to transfer their way in tonight. It's going to be an all green last row. All right, guys, we are gonna run this warm up 3 minutes. I'm gonna go grab a water. You guys can kind of do whatever you want. Just don't get DQ'd because I won't be near the computer to un-DQ you. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a water. You can watch these guys have a little derby, and I'll be right back. All right, we are back. About a minute left here. About a minute left here before we get into our race. It is going to be 30 laps here tonight at Talladega. All right, who's ready for tonight's race? As these guys get ready, it is going to be a crazy one here tonight. Maybe 26 cars. We'll see if everybody's still here. Setting up to do battle for 30 laps here tonight in the O'Reilly Series cars. O'Reilly Auto Parts Series cars. Man, that is just too fucking long. As that is the end of warm-up, let's get ready for tonight's main event. As they get ready to jump out on the track, we'll see who all grids up. It is going to be Matthew Stamba on the pole here tonight. Outside of him, it's going to be Morgan Gamboa. Going to be Amar Page in that number 3 spot. Riley Kramer in a 4th. Going to be McMillan in 5th here tonight. Farless in 6th. Cruz in 7th. Kyle Todd, last week's winner, double header winner, in the number 8 spot. Mark Rogers in 9th. Going to be Forster in the number 10 spot. Zach Lovelace in 11th. Ace in 12th. Who needs a nickname when your name is Ace, right? Going to be Greg in the number 13 spot. Chase Durham in 14th, Cody Rogers in 15th. Going to be Frankie Myers in the number 16 spot, Ashton Thomas in 17th, David Mayo in 18th. Bill Sleep going to start in the number 19 spot, Ashton Champion in 20th, Elijah Fisher in 21st. Going to be Ty Wilson in the number 22 spot, Mackenzie in 23rd, Fanning 24th, and rounding out the field here tonight, it is going to be an all green row number 13 is going to be Trent Green starting in 25th and Riley Green 26th. All right, just a reminder, guys, this start will be on green. The start on green. Do not jump out of line until after the start-finish line. You get one fast repair here tonight. Use it wisely. If you go a lap down, make sure you just take your lap back when we get a caution. If you need more than one lap back, you need to let me know, because if you take 2, it will DQ you, and it does not let me un-DQ you. Other than that, guys, let's have some fun. Watch the stream over on MDiTV now, and top 3 get an interview if they're in the Discord. All right, we are looking for the green flag as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Stack it up a little bit. Next start will be on leader, so we'll run this one at the green, and then we will get restarts by the leader. Hopefully we can make a lap or 2 before we get the caution. Where are you going? I guess Cole saw something he wanted to go check out. Does look like Frankie did grid up. He is down on pit road. He's going to be starting from pit road. Might not be a bad move. Stamba and Gamboa on that front row. It is MDiTV. MDiTV now is what it is technically, but MDiTV will usually get it to you. Yeah. All right, out of turn number 4, 2x2, all the way through the field. Who's it going to be here tonight? 30 laps, 1 winner. Pace car is in. Looking for that green flag. It always takes longer to go through the tri-oval. All right, looking for the green flag. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come across the line. Morgan going to lead them into turn number 1 and 2 on that top lane. Bottom lane's going to push back. Here comes Matthew back down low as they head through turn number 1 and 2. If you jump up on the track, Frankie, I'll just clear your block. Oh, big save. Big save out of Matthew out of turn number 2. Lots of pushing going on right now as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It is getting dicey up here. These guys trying to find their way through. Oh, a little bit of contact. Are we going to save it? Oh, we are trying to wreck so hard as they head through turn number 3 and 4. I don't know how that wasn't death. As they come to the tri-oval, to the line, it is going to be Farless to the point, looking to make it 2 in a row tonight. I don't know how they survived. I don't know how you guys survived that, but wow. Through turn number 1 to 2, Farless going to lead the way. He's got Kyle Todd behind him in that number 88 as they come down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. Kyle is pushing Farless hard. Farless sideways down the back straightaway. Here comes the top lane. Page up to the top side. He's got help from behind. It's going to be the 28 of McMillan into turn number 3. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Page going to have the edge as they come out of turn number 4. Big push from behind. McMillan all over the back of... Oh! Oh my God, I thought that was going to be death as they are closing in. Oh my God, they kill him. Death on the front straightaway. Oh, lots of cars caught up in that one. Big one. Wow. The 28 is pushing. All right, let's see if we can get a good view of this. Let's jump up in the chopper. Let's back it up. It's slowly moving. I'll clear the blacks, don't worry. Wow, they just ran out of room there as the caution flag comes out here once again for the first time tonight. Out front, Chase leads the way. Ashton Thomas second. Champion third, Rogers. As these guys are trying to get this figured out, caution flag is out here tonight. Cole did have to take the tow as these guys catch the pace car. A lot of cars caught up in that one. Let's see if we can. I'll give you guys I'll get the black clear. If you get a black flag, just let me know. All right, let's see. Yeah, far. Oh. Yeah, I'm clearing all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lots of cars caught up in this one. Oh my God. Wow. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this back live. Chase, I don't know if you know how close you were to death there, but Champion had it turn all the way to the right to not kill you.
Can I get a wave around, please?
Dude, I only have 7 seconds of damage somehow.
If you're only one lap down, just take it. I'll clear the black when we go green.
I could have went all the way down to the wall. I don't know why I didn't keep avoiding that. Could have done better there.
That wreck just shouldn't have happened.
All right, so caution flag is out for the first time here tonight. Early on in this one, a lot of fast repairs getting used here. Somebody said they only had 7 seconds worth of damage. So that is interesting. If you do take the tow and you go some laps down, we will get you back on the lead lap on the next caution. All right, we are going to look for the green flag here pretty quick as they come out of turn number 4. They're going to get the... All right, they should get the one to go at the line. Looking for these guys. It is a long pace lap here if they had to take the tow. When you get out on the track, you can just pull out onto the track. I'll clear your black so you can catch the field real quick. All right. They're going to stack them up side by side. Going to have Chase and Ashton on their front row here as they look for the green flag this time by a lot of cars caught up in this one. Forster, Cole, Greg is now coming out on pit road. Cody Rogers is coming out on pit road. These guys, long caution flag here tonight for them. Having to take that tow. All right, looking for the green flag as they head into turn number 3 and 4. You guys can double them up in the back if you want. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, it is Going to be green flag this time by. This start will be on Chase anytime after the pace car pulls off. All right, 2x2 out of turn number 4. Pace car is in. When will Chase fire off? Looking for the green flag. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they look for turn number 1 and 2. He did go a little bit early just to kind of spread them out a little bit. Maybe get them single file, get some laps in here as they head into turn number 1 and 2. How hard will these guys push as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway? The big one has happened already. Down the back stretch, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Thomas back up to the high side. He wants the lead. He's side by side with Chase, looking for turn number 3. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Got some people that'll be pushing up through. We'll see. Oh, big save as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway is going to be Chase leading the way. You guys back here, they're going to be looking to just kind of stay out of trouble for now. They need the caution, so they don't want to get any contact. They had to take their fast repair as they come across the line. These guys racing 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2. A couple guys backed out of it. They said, no, not now. We already had one big one. As they head through turn number 1 and 2, they're going to get it back down single file through some of this 2x2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Oh, a little bit of contact. It looks like Chase going to lead the way. He's got Mark Rogers behind him, Ace behind him as they look for turn number 3 and 4. This is where all the action is at, back in the middle of the field as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Now we're getting racy as the 17 of Matthew looking to the outside. Oh, here comes Ace down low. Battle for third. Coming to the line. It's going to be Ace as they head into turn number 1. Couple guys shooting up the track, trying to get things figured out. Here comes the 9 of Amar Page. He's, pushes up the track. 36 of Riley Green, able to hold on to a big wreck down the back straightaway. All right, we're going to give a couple wave arounds here for those guys. All right, let's go take a look and see what happened there. The big one has... Oh. Oh, 33 pushed up the track. Net code. Cruise was a little high. Big hit, and here he comes down into the rest of the field. Big wreck down the back straightaway. Oh. So it looked like there might have been a little net code there. All right, so All right, so a lot happening there. Looked like it might have been a little bit of net code. Oh, Frankie must have got a piece of that one. All right, Chase back on the lead lap. I'm just waiting to see where we're at. I don't want to give him too many and then he can't take any more and we're going green. All right, so Chase. Chase going to get him to the green flag here tonight. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, should be 1 to go this time by. Keep an eye on what's going on. If Forrester can make it around, I will give him another wave around. We'll see where the field is. Just a heads up, if he does make it around in time, you guys are going to be 2 by 2. I may give him another wave around, so just be aware. Yeah, that was definitely looked like some ARCA stuff. We're going to see. All right, I am probably giving Forrester another lap here. He should catch you right on the back straightaway. So just take it all the way to the bottom, Forrester. I'm going to give you one here. You should be able to catch the back of the field. It'd be close when you get back around after this one. All right, it is going to be side by side as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Chase going to lead the field. He's got Mark Rogers to the outside as they come through turn number 3 and 4. Josh Cruz and Ace in that number 2 row. Going to be a pair of 33s with Caden and Ashton Thomas in that row number 3 as we look for the green flag this time by. Oh, it's going to be close. They might not get there, but at least they got that lap. Into the tri-oval. 2 by 2. Looking for the green flag. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway looking for turn at number 1 and 2. I don't think they got there quite in time. A little bit short. Oh, Chase going to stay down low. Rogers stays up high as they're side by side for that number 3 spot behind him. Rogers trying to figure out where he wants to go. He's not really pushing it hard. He's going to stay to the high side because here comes the top lane. He's got Cruz coming behind And so is Ashton Thomas. Bill Sleep up to the top lane. Here comes Lovelace in the number 00. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Top lane is ahead. Big bump from Josh Cruz. Oh, Rogers trying to hold on to it as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Big push. Down the back front straightaway. In through the trioval. Rogers going to be stuck in the middle. Here comes Cruz. They're 3 wide for the lead coming to the line. Thomas going to get to the back bumper. I think Chase had it at the line as they head into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide now for second on back. Rogers was not able to. Whoa! Wow. That was bad. Let's go. Oh my God, I can't believe Mark saved it. Oh my God, Ashton Thomas causing the big one there. Big wreck. Caution flag is out. So we are halfway through this one. We've had 3 caution flags already. Field's going to be thinning out quite a bit as fast repairs. Yeah, I was just thinking about it. All right, so Ashton Champion going to be up at the front now. Ace in second, Chase in third, Caden in fourth. It looks like the cars are getting a little bit lighter with the pushes than normal with the extra horsepower and the less weight. Well, the field is thinned out a little bit. It should be a little bit easier now. All right. So we're going to have 15 laps to go as they come across the line. 15 laps to go. So it is going to be a 13 lap, 14 lap, let's see, 13 lap run here. Will we keep it green the rest of the way? That is going to be the question. See if Forster gets around. He's going to get around one more time. We'll give him another one after this. So that's going to put him at 14. I think that's going to put him back on the lead lap. That should be pretty close there. All right, so Ashton Champion out front, Ace in second. Mark, I just want to say that was a hell of a save.
Yeah, I'm still scared. And Cody's still munching on weird. Damn.
I had pizza. You some.
But if you roll the pizza up, it's kind of like a wiener.
He had a pizza what? Oh, pizza, not pizza.
You had a big piece of wiener.
I'm gonna wreck the field. I'm gonna commit terrorism.
Rumor has it they didn't even slice the pepperoni.
Sometimes reasonable men have to do unreasonable things.
So is that two separate things then? Wiener pizza and wiener pepperoni?
Feel the ridges on his tongue.
It's all the same when you eat corn the long way.
Probably.
All right, we are gonna get them stacked
Just
back
remember,
up.
grill marks, bud.
There's
Grill marks.
quite a few people still on the track, surprisingly, as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Champion leads the way. All right, Ashton, this start is on you. All right, we got them stacked up side by side as they come down the back straightaway. Going to be Ace and Ashton on that front row. Probably not. But I'm sure everybody's going to be chasing after that biggie bag.
Washington has to eat a wiener.
So you.
Separate.
Oh my God, this is great. All right, out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, going to be Champion leading the field. Pace car going to pull in. When will Ashton fire off? We'll see if we get a little bit of calm now that they know that a lot of them are out of fast repairs. Everybody's got to be out of a fast repair about now. As they come through the tri-oval, green flag is out. Ashton going to go a little bit early. Not too early. That might be a good move here as they're side by side for second. Looking for turn number 1 and 2. Jockey in 4th position further back. Strategy has to be to survive the next 13 laps as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. They are jockey in 4th position for second on back. I still can't believe they're racing this hard. Oh my God, how did they not die again as they head into turn number 3 and 4? Oh, Mark Rogers stuck in the middle. 2's going to get him. Oh, big wreck. Big wreck. All right. Oh, Bill Sleep going to get... Riley Green gets caught up in that. The 7 gets caught up. Oh, my God. Caution flag is out. You know, this might not be the move for the car. Let's go, Mar. Yeah, I was going to ask, how does that work?
Probably Lady in the Tramp.
Yo, I'm here. Can I get some?
I can't stand my friends.
LOL. Mark has a concussion.
Right back at you, buddy.
All right, so we got
I got a black clear.
You're right, Ashton.
All right, so we got a couple guys out there. You'll be back. I know you will. A couple guys had to take the tow. So we have a couple that are going to be a lap down here. Bill Sleep, he's down on pit road. I think Bill might be done for the night. We'll see. David Mayo up in the number 8 spot. How about that? Lovelace is in 7th. I think Lovelace might still have a faster pair. As they come across the line, it is going to be 19 complete. It's going to be a 10-lap shootout here. Or a 9-lap shootout here. Can we get some green flag laps? Got cars coming down on pit road. This is going to take a big hit on the field. A lot of people caught up on this one. The field is slowly thinning out here.
My bad, Matt.
All right. I'm ready for bed. Let's get this finished. Ashton out front, Ace second, Caden third, Gamboa still a good run for him, sitting in 4th, Lovelace in 5th, as these guys are extreme warm-ups of warming up. Oh wow, he's lifting. They are lifting the right front of these cars. Hold on, let me go. Hold on, let's see.
Not clear.
All right, we got to wait for him to get on the straightaway and see if he can lift that thing up again.
Keep the high side clear. High side clear. Clear, 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 clear the high! God damn it! Ah! Clear the fucking high side!
Hey, you can't park there. Get off the high side. I'm coming around. Get out! Get out! Thank you.
Pay attention, people. No.
It always makes for a good clip, though, when somebody isn't paying attention and they get murdered. Especially when it's Clint murdering the person.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was me.
I hope you got the motion off.
Yeah.
All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2. Looking for the green flag this time by as they come down the back straightaway. We still have quite a few people on the track. There's 20 cars still out there. A lot of guys do have some damage, so we'll see how that goes. Fanning on the lead lap. As they come down the back straightaway. All right, down into turn number 3 and 4. Ashton, Ace on that front row. It is going to be 9 laps to go. Can we get it green the rest of the way? Who's going to win this one here tonight? Pace car is in. If you got a teammate, do you go earlier? That's the question. Looking for the green. Pace car is in. He's waiting. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. Ashton Champion going to tuck in those braids as they head into turn at number 1 and 2. Somebody looking to grab those handlebars. Here comes Ace. Ace to the bottom. They're side by side behind him. Almost contact out of turn at number 2. Here comes Morgan Gamboa on the top side. He's got help coming from behind. That's going to be Matthew in the number 17. Big move to the top side for Ace. Ace back to the bottom. Ashton up to the top. Blocking everywhere as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Aggression has not gone down at all. At least up at the front of the pack as they come down out of turn number 4. Here comes Ace to the top side. Ashton not able to make a move. They're side by side for the lead. Who's going to lead this time by as they swing out behind him in the tri-oval? Big push by Morgan. Morgan thinks about 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, he gets them loose. Contact. Oh, save it, save it, save it. Big save by Ashton. Yeah, I don't know where Morgan was going there. Oh, Morgan into him. Morgan into him. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. He's going to come down. Here comes Matthew up at the top side. I can't believe Ashton was able to save that, but he's going to need a caution and some help. He'll probably get it as they come through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Big block by Ace. Oh, Matthew pushes up the track. Oh, man, this is wild. As they come to the line, Cody takes it 3 wide. As they come to the line, Morgan sideways. Oh, man, Farless is still up in the mix. He could still take it 2 in a row here tonight. Here comes the 183 of Mark Rogers. He wants back up to the front. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Cody Rogers leading the way. Eating corn the long way, the whole way. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Cruz going to push him into 3 and 4. Here comes Cole down to the bottom. Cole gets up underneath Cruz as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, Cole looking for the lead. Rogers going to stay to the outside. Down the front straightaway. It is going to be 6 laps to go at the line. Oh, we got one around. We got a wreck. Caution comes out. All right, we're going to take a look at this one. Oh, there was contact out. Oh, my God. Mark got the worst of that one. Poor Mark. As the caution flag comes out. Morgan pushing hard. Got Ace. Ace runs up, clips into Cody after getting knocked loose, and then back down into Morgan. And the field goes around, working the caution flag here once again. Fuck is wrong with you, Morgan? All right. We're going to go ahead and block Morgan from being able to race with us anymore. I rarely do this, but Morgan's getting blocked. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Morgan, but that was his fault.
I don't know.
Right. Hey, he does that every week, though. I blocked him. So I'm done with it. And most of the time it is his fault. No. Every week. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, yeah. All right, guys. All right. We're going to stack them up 2 by 2. You're out of fast repairs. You're out of fuel? How the hell are you out of fuel? There is overtime. All right, we are going to stack them up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag. This is going to be a natural green-white checker. Looking for that green flag this time by. Cole and Cody Rogers on that front row. Cody should be a little faster now that Mark can hold the wiener for him.
Damn.
All right, looking for the green flag as they pull down onto pit road.
I got it for you, Cody.
Thank you.
Pace car is in. Looking for the green flag. When will Cole fire off? 2 laps. Will we make the green flag? Green flag is out. Cole going to get a nice jump. Cody Rogers trying to make it clear as they come down the front straightaway. He does get to the bottom as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Mark's going to watch from down on the apron as they roll through turn number 1 and 2. Cruz trying to break free, but Farless on the outside trying to make it 2 in a row here tonight as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Farless on the outside. Oh, big bobble behind him. They keep it straight down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Cole down on the bottom. Cody Rogers up high. Here comes Farless in the number 7, looking to push the back bumper of the 11R as they come out of turn number 4. Will they make this white flag through the tri-oval? That is all green from here. White flag is out. White flag is out as Cody Rogers going to lead at the line. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go and down into turn number 1 and 2. Rogers has the lead. Cole McMillan on the bottom side. He's got a push from Josh Cruz. They're 3 wide behind him. Riley Green making his way up through the field. Here, oh, it's Lovelace. They're wrecking behind him. Wrecking. Back in the middle of the pack. How'd the 20 save that? Down the back straightaway. Oh, Matthew into Riley Green. Down into turn number 3 and 4. And it's going to be Cody Rogers leading the way. Farless all over the back of him. Rogers loose. Here comes Farless looking to the outside. Can't quite get there. They're wrecking out of turn number 4. Oh, big wreck. Lovelace going to sneak through. Cruz sneaks through. Maybe. Here comes Fisher. Fisher around. David Mayo up to the number 3 spot. And it's going to be Zach Lovelace with the win. Fisher, Mayo, Fanning, Cruz, your top 5. Wow. Well, that got nuts. Just got real crazy right here. Oh, he just got into him at the wrong spot. Oof. Oh. That is unfortunate. What a wild one for Zach Lovelace here tonight. As, yeah, right? What's up, Griffin? All right, there it is. All right, the winner, Zach Lovelace. Fisher second, Mayo in third. Going to be fanning in fourth here tonight. Cruz in fifth, Trent Green in sixth. Going to be Forster in the number 7 spot. Ryan in 8th, Matthew in 9th. Going to be Riley Green in the number 10 position, Cole in 11th, Bill Sleep in 12th. Going to be Cody Rogers 13th, Ty Wilson in 14th, Farless in 15th. Caden's going to be 16th, Ace 17th, Ashton in 18th. Yeah, Lovelace won it. Yeah, everything's pretty good. I'm just tired tonight and stuffy, and I don't know, there's cold going around. Going to be Ashton in the number 18th spot, Gamboa 19th, Mark Rogers 20th, Page 21st, Chase 22nd, Frankie 23rd, Thomas 24th, Kyle Todd in 25th, and Greg in that number 26 spot. Let's go see if the top 3 are in here so I can get out of here for the night. We got Lovelace. We got 1.
Oh, is Mayo not coming in here?
Yeah, oh, I got to go grab him. He's in here, so he might be confused.
Get in here, Mayo.
Is he already? Oh, he's up here. Yeah. We figured you were confused, Mayo.
How can I go from like 18th to 3rd?
Man,
awesome, dude.
Crazy run here. Crazy tonight. These cars were fast. They looked awfully light when you were pushing.
Oh, yeah.
Tempers flared a little bit, but third place, Mayo, you got to love it.
Oh, I got to love it, man. Coming from that last lap, we got the white flag. I think I was in 7th, I think. Man, I just stayed in that line and held it, and then they started getting together up there, and I just had to dodge and weave and bob and all that kind of stuff and get through there. And I got through there, they end up doing it again. I'm like, I got to do this again?
Getting too old for this shit.
Yeah, I don't maneuver like that. I've got quick reflexes, just
I'm sure Bill was yelling and screaming too.
Bill was yelling and screaming too, man. He's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe he just did that." That was freaking awesome, though, James. Man, that was cool. Get some on that one.
great run for you here tonight. Was definitely a little chaotic. They're saying, "Let's go Mayo" out in the chat. Why don't you give a shout out? Why don't you give a shout out to Friends, Family, sponsors?
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to thank my wife Julie. She's awesome. She lets me do this on Thursday with you guys. I just really enjoy doing it. It's always been fun. I know I'm not the best driver out there. I do the best I can with what I got. So I have a ball doing it. I love everybody. We all get along really well. Camaraderie. I like to thank my partner, Bill Sleep. We get along really. We race together really good together. So it's fun. Full Throttle Fossils are at it every week.
Right. Always good to have you out there. Always happy when you make the race. And man, third place, definitely happy about that.
I'll take it, buddy. I'll take it. Woohoo!
All right. Lovelace. Did Carter decide he didn't want to race at the end of the Consi?
First off, hell yeah, Mayo. That's awesome.
Thanks, Zach. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, Noah couldn't actually hang around for the race, so he just wanted to go out there and he wanted to lead and he wanted to prove that he could win it, but he didn't want to take a spot away from anybody.
Man, a good run tonight. Did you even use a fast repair?
Nope. I think I had to avoid every single wreck.
I know.
Still got the fast repair sitting here. I didn't even try and pass anybody at the end. I just sat in line. It works.
You know, these things were pushy. Like I said earlier, they seemed awful light when you got pushing, especially in the tri-oval. I mean, I don't think we've seen these cars that on edge ever.
Yeah, the side draft would really pull you up. You know, the rear got light when you got pushed, and there was a lot of squirrels driving, so it it just worked in my favor.
Well, great run here tonight. We got to figure out what's going on with your qualifying, though.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty bad.
I'm like always ready for him to knock everybody off the top, and you got like 28th or something.
I just wanted to do a heat. We'll go with that.
Well, good run here tonight. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, shout out to my team Texas Speed, of course, John, who usually runs these with me. I don't know where he's at. Noah for coming back finally after being gone for a million years. Everybody who comes out and runs these with us. You for putting on the broadcast. Mayo again for an awesome podium, and I always got to thank John's mom.
Always got to thank you. I think we're going to get Elijah in here in a second. I just had to send the Discord link. Man, that was insane. I mean, there were some fun moments. There was a lot of chaotic moments. I don't know what Morgan's thinking.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, I had to.
Great race.
I don't block people very often, but Morgan's been doing that every week with wrecking somebody, so I had to go block him. But yeah, definitely some crazy racing out there, crazy tempers. We've seen a lot that was happening. Do you think it was squirrels, or do you think it was just not used to the runs and the cars being a little bit lighter?
Yeah, that's probably half of it, definitely.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. And then a lot of the guys are new tonight. We didn't know a lot of them. So,
yeah.
And they were racing with us, which we, most of us run together a lot, So
that's true.
I think a little bit of that too, I believe.
There were some crazy saves today, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those cars definitely were able to save them. Real good.
Well, I'm assuming this is Elijah.
Yes, sir.
Man, good run for you here tonight. Able to part the seas, get a second place tonight. It was chaotic out there.
Yeah, it was. Coming off the trial or off of turn 4 there, I was like, well, 5th or whatever's okay. And then everybody else decided to take each other out for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I'll take P2.
Zach said he didn't even try to pass anybody. Is that kind of how it is when you get to the end of these? Sometimes you just know they're going to kind of clean themselves out, pushing too hard.
Pretty much. I thought they were going to be nice, but everybody wants to be Dale Earnhardt or Carson Hocevar. So sometimes you got to just sit there and be the one to watch it happen.
Well, welcome to the podium. Good run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I got to thank my mom for watching me. Everybody over on my side who was running that with me at the Inspired Racing League. And got to thank the good God above, of course.
Appreciate you. A good run here tonight. Nice podium. I am ready for bed, so I'm going to get out of here pretty quick, but good run, guys.
Thank you, James. Thanks for
Thanks,
the night,
James.
buddy. Appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good night. All right, guys, that is going to be it for tonight. Appreciate every single one of you coming out to watch. I know it got a little crazy at times there, but that's the way it is sometimes. We'll be back Monday night with the Modifieds. You don't want to miss that one, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.